Ken isn't with us today. He's off in sunny Spain, or rainy Spain, as it probably is, on holiday. So it's left to me to give you a summary of the game between Banbury and Wimborne in the FA Trophy. And the task is made a bit more palatable in the last minute of added time, when Steve Smith got his head to the ball to equalise for Wimborne and take the game back to Cuthbury on Tuesday night. It was not a particularly good game, and it has to be said that Wimborne were pretty fortunate to come away with that result. It wasn't really deserved. Wimborne started the game with a couple of changes. First of all, a very welcome return for Jason Harville in goal, who's just recovered from his operation and is making his first appearance of the season. And up front, Matt Kemble had a start instead of Tom Jeffs, who played in the previous game. Otherwise the team was the same that played last Saturday. It wasn't a very inspiring first half by either team. Wimborne didn't really show much of the flair that we know they're capable of. Passing wasn't bad, but there was none of the quick passing move that we like to see from Wimborne. There were too many long balls and too many passes going astray. Having said that, they could well have taken the lead fairly early on, when Jamie Davidson had a great chance. Matt Kemble had harried the keeper into a mistake. The keeper was well out of his goal, and the ball was laid off to Jamie, who was outside the area but had an empty net to aim at and managed to miss. But apart from that, Wimborne created few chances. The defences were pretty much on top, although the Wimborne defence were a bit more stretched. Banbury had a couple of pretty quick players up front, very impressive ones, and had it not been for Jason being on form, we could have easily been 2 or 3 goals down by half time. As it was, we were 1 goal down. After 37 minutes, there was nothing at all Jason could do, with a tremendous shot from the left by Igor Coronado, and that took the score to 1-0 at half time. We hoped that Wimborne may come out and show us some of the football that we've become accustomed to seeing, at least part of the time, in the second half, but no. If anything, Banbury took over and looked pretty much in control. They had the better chances. Again, Jason had to make some very good saves, and Banbury looked as though they were going to go ahead, but didn't. Wimborne had to make a forced change early in the second half, when Adam Costello took an injury and had to be replaced by Sean Bryan. And midway through the half, Tom Jeffs and Steve Smith came on. It didn't make a lot of difference to start with, but to their credit, Wimborne actually stuck to the task, and as the end got nearer, mounted an attack, put more pressure on, and eventually it paid off, but not until well into added time. There was a free kick awarded on the right touchline. Mickey Hubbard swung the ball over, and somehow Steve Smith got his head to the ball, it went in the net and took us back to Cuthbury on Tuesday. 1 or 2 positives from the game. One, we didn't lose. The other, the performance of Jason in goal. He came back, he looked at his best, he made several excellent saves, and certainly in my book was Wimborne's best player of the match. Although in fairness, I don't suppose he had very much competition. Anyway, we're still in it. Tuesday is a different day, and it's at Cuthbury Tuesday night, 7:45.